Hi, this is Ashlyn. I'm just gonna do my reflection question for the video. Um, our group did the integrating technology into the classroom subject, and I think it went pretty well. We used email mainly to focus going back and forth for information, and we talked about using Google Docs, but never got around to do that. Email is pretty efficient, but there was definitely some weaknesses to emails. My computer has difficulties with email sometimes, and some people weren't able to get to their emails as quickly as others, whether via phone or computer. So that was an issue, but it was not too big of a problem. All members kind of did participate equally. Lisa Luth and Megan Marcy, I think that's how you pronounce their names, were my group members, and Lisa did a wonderful job. She was very punctual with getting back to me quickly. At first, it was just her and I communicating. I reached out to both of them, and Lisa got back right away. Megan got back right away, but then with the confusion of when everything was due, Lisa and I were getting on it, and Megan kind of drifted off a little bit. She was busy with doing something for, she's like a performing arts major, so she was in a program, so I can see where that would be a lot of time consuming, and not being able to check the emails was just the biggest issue for that. But once we all figured out what we were doing, we all kind of worked together and we were good at communicating. And so at once we figured out what we were doing and we were able to finally get all on the same page, it started to form together more equally. Um, Was information readily available on your topic? It was very available because integrating technology in the classroom was a big subject at the time. There was a lot of information, very useful information about the web tools, the flipped classroom, and all the different other things that we used in our presentation. I thought it was pretty easy to find the research. What were the strengths and weaknesses of our group? I thought that our strengths were that we all had wonderful web tools that we all wanted to use. Our top 3 or 4 we sent in, and we kind of all collaborated and decided which ones we were going to present and do. So that was really good. Our weakness was communication, but that's going to happen with communicating with people who you have no idea who they are. So, which was kind of a weakness to the project as well. It was really hard to work in a group because, I mean, it's easy to just communicate with people through email, but because we don't really know each other or anything about each other, and we can't just like get together and work on the project, that was a hard thing. But our strength was that for the project, the strength was that it did teach me a lot about technology and communicating with that. And even this whole class was about that. It was really good for me to just be able to take other people's information and other videos and then embedding them on our presentation since I was in charge of doing that. So that was one of the strengths of the project that I really liked. Overall, I think it was a really good project. The timing, the whole clarification of when things were due was a little iffy, but one thing that I would love to have been able to see is examples of projects done in the past, because we weren't sure exactly what was supposed to be required of us. We read the requirements, but Lisa and I both discussed how we're both very visual people, and that would have been really nice to be able to see something that has been done in the past. So that was the only thing.